Yo, it's like a really beautiful day outside today, for December, to be in December. But I do live in the Carolinas, but, it's not too cold. It's not too hot. This is the kind of temperature that I like. But first of all, let me state that I do support Lil Terrio. David loves the kid. David loves the kid. I think he's an awesome dude. And I know for a fact that he's more popular than the nigga recording him. I mean, like, seriously, does anyone even know who the dude is recording him? No, you don't? You wanna know why? Because he's just the cameraman. I think it is just a crime and a shame what they have done to that little man, using him as a gateway to be successful on Vine. So when I say I don't support him, what I really mean is that I don't support that aspect. I won't be going around saying ooh kill him or nothing, but I'm not gonna stand. I do like that ooh kill him beat. That shit kind of go hard. But no, I don't support what they've done to him. Let's say years from now, Lil Terrio wants to go out and be like a comedian on stage. Now, I'm not saying that he's not capable of doing other stuff, but I'm speaking more from an entertainment perspective. So yeah, let's say he's a comedian. He tells good jokes, but there are people in the stands booing him because they didn't come to see him tell jokes. They only came to see him dance. Like, I feel like this is something that all child stars go through. I mean, child stars have grown up and they've gone to live their successful life doing something else, but people would still bring up the fact, hey, you remember you used to be on that childhood show, you remember you used to do the little videos on Vine and stuff, and that would seem to be the only thing that people would remember, even though you've moved on and done other things. Now listen, I understand recording him maybe once or twice because you think, yo, this is gonna be like a hit, but when you constantly do it over and over and it becomes premeditated and you're conscious of what you're doing, that's when it becomes a problem. And he looks young, which means he's very impressionable and gullible. So they probably like, Lil Terrio, man, you gotta keep dancing, bro. You gotta keep moving, bro. You're gonna be famous. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be Vine famous and stuff. And he's just like, okay. So he does his little dance. He's cool with it because he's a child. So that's understandable. I don't know too many kids that don't want attention. Hell, I don't know too many adults that don't want attention. You think Lil Terrio cares about revines? No, he just cares about people talking about him. He just cares that he is an attention grabber. He doesn't care about all that social network stuff. So using him and exploiting him like that just doesn't sit right with me. You can say he's happy, he's popular, he's getting money, he's enjoying the moment, but in my eyes, man, that still doesn't justify the situation, because at the end of the day, it's him getting judged, not the nigga behind the camera. Because remember, he's just the cameraman. But you know what? It's not just Lil Terrio, but he's one of the most popular. It is so many people that get exploited, especially on Vine. This is the reason why I don't like Vine. And no, it's not because I don't have 6 seconds of consistent entertainment in me, but because it's a very few people on Vine that can consistently create a good, healthy humor. Like, they don't have to try hard, they don't have to exploit others, and they don't have to do something to someone to create a reaction. Very few people on Vine with healthy humor. But yeah, like I said, this video isn't really just targeted at Lil Terrio. He's just a figurehead because he's the most popular one that a lot of people know about, more so the representative for the whole. But this is just how I feel. You don't have to agree with me. I mean, I really wouldn't agree with myself, to be honest. I'm all messed up.